Hello, friends. This is Surya Prakash. Welcome to another session. In this session, I'm raising some big questions which have perplexed the humanity for ages. Is this creation, the universe, the world, the life, all based on the principle of randomness and by chance? Among billions of galaxies and billions of solar systems, Earth was randomly selected to be the right place for life. By chance, cosmic soup formed, and by chance it thickened, and randomly life formed. Similarly, from millions of sperm, one, the chosen one, combines with an egg. Is it all by chance that the Big Bang happens? Is it all by chance that the tilt of the Earth is perfect? The magnetic field is perfect. The rotation of Earth to form day and night is ideal. The speed at which the Earth rotates is perfect. The Planck constant is just right. Is it all by chance, or is it a hand of a creator? If there is a hand of the creator, or there is a power, or cosmic intelligence, or God, we may call it anything to be politically correct. But if there is any such entity, then why there is so much suffering, pain, misery, poverty, violence, death, natural disasters? What kind of God would enjoy when their own creations are in pain? Is she or he merely a spectator, not participating in the form of its creation? Or just enjoying the unfolding of this drama for its own pleasure, Leela? Or it is a tape recorder playing in the background, repeating the creation and destruction of the same life over and over again? If every creature is repaying its karmic life, then how is this karmic life being transmitted in the next life after death? Is it in the form of memory or desire? Then in what form and where these memories are stored? Definitely it cannot be Atman, because Atma is pure consciousness, Sat Chit Anand, not directly participating in the life cycle as according to some popular philosophies and belief. Atma is a silent spectator detached from karmic cycle. And why someone should repay for what they have done in their past life? Because the situation, context, and circumstances of the previous life were different to what they're living in now in this life. And if this is true, then the system that we live in is unjust, because the living beings are being punished for their past life in this life when the setup, the parameters are totally different. And if we all are here for a purpose, then what is the purpose of this life? Why 7 billion? In the recorded history, there has never been 7 billion people on this planet. And if every human form and if every life has an Atman, then Atman or a soul, then where were these Atma or soul before, when the population was just 1 billion? Is Atman subdividing and limitless? Or were these 6 billion Atman living in the form of animals and plants? And these plants and animals have become extinct and now they all have evolved as humans? And if human being is the ultimate destination of all life forms on this planet, then what is the destination for humans? Where have we come from and where are we going? And why are we here? Why there can't be peace, harmony and happiness? Well, these questions are just beyond my intellect to answer. These are thought-provoking questions which give us insight on how insignificant and trivial is our daily problems. Because in the big schema of things, no one cares about our problems, for the reason that the planet is just a speck in this whole universe. The only choice we have, no matter what, and no matter where we are, is to live our life to the fullest potential. Hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.